Do you want to do this in French? Or not?
Oui, je m'appelle David, je suis un rockstar.
Hello, this is Bjorn.
And this is David. We're from the Night Flight Orchestra, and you're watching Radio Metal.
Icicles of silence piercing through my armor as she slips away, fleeting like a breeze. Once I tried to love her, lost in my delusions.
No, I mean we've never seen this as a side project. It's always been a real band to us. But of course, if you're playing in, as some of us do, we play in reasonably well-known metal bands, people tend to look upon what we do as a side project. But to us, it's always been a real band.
I mean, it might have been a little bit of an experiment to begin with,
Yes.
you know, when and it was absolutely magical, and then it became a band, like instantly, I would say,
Yeah,
because you know, we definitely wanted to share it with the world. But yeah,
To me, with your hands on me.
that would
The Swedish Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah, that's right. That would have been amazing, obviously. But I you know, I prefer having a drink and sitting in the actual the usual plane, or what do you say, the actual coach class or whatever, and have a drink with David, listening to good music. So yeah, but obviously pretty cool.
Please don't take off your stilettos. They never tell me lies.
I love what we're doing right now, but to me, this is like where we became a real band.
Yeah.
Because the first album was a bit, we were all a bit like on shaky ground. And on this record is like, woo, we can do
that's
whatever
sort of
we
when
want.
when it all came together.
So I like the adventurous spirit on this one a lot. It's still one of my favorites because it's so like we found ourselves.
It's funny you actually have this one here, because I watched the sort of recording videos for We Are the World yesterday on YouTube. They have all the separate like singers when they do their takes. Like, it's really interesting.
Bob Dylan.
Oh
Bruce
yeah,
Springsteen.
we have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. What's that?
Or this one.
No.
Which one do you want? That one. Oh yeah, okay. Here we go.
So
Okay, all right.
this is like the it's our Bible.
It is very much, yeah.
Do you want your freedom? Do you want my love? Do you
Super underrated when it came out, and but I think Toto's never been better.
No, I mean, great sound, great record. Just
Yeah.
and you can hear a lot of that, you know, sort of running through the NFO as well.
I'm still waiting for the perfect moment when I can go up to a stranger and ask him or her, "Can you tell me where I might find the Hydra?"
Can you tell me where I might find the Hydra?
Yeah, you still haven't done that. It's not too late. Maybe you can do that tonight.
Yes, tonight will be the night.
Yes. First one, yeah.
This is what started the Night Flight Orchestra. It was like me and Björn, we did a tour together in '06 in the US, and we didn't really know each other. But we sort of like found out that we kind of liked each other, and we had some musical common ground. I was like, "So you never heard the first Toto album?" And he was like, "No."
Yeah, for
So
some reason I missed that
We
one, but,
were. It wasn't Virginia.
Norfolk.
Norfolk, Virginia, yeah.
Virginia, yeah.
So we went up to this record store. I bought this and I played "Goodbye Girl," and,
Yeah.
and that was probably the moment where the Night Flight Orchestra was formed.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, well,
It's all yours.
well. I mean, it's also. I mean, they've done some really great albums. I think this is probably my favorite, and probably because it has sort of that disco element running through it as well. sort of like rock disco at times, and great arrangements. There's one of the most underrated songs.
If it wasn't for the night.
Yes, If It Wasn't For The Nights.
OMG, tell us about it, Björn.
Yeah.
Japanese flights.
Somehow I'd be doing alright if it wasn't for the nights. If it wasn't for the nights, I think that I could make it.
No, I sort of discovered this album when I flew from Australia to Japan, and it was a beautiful day. You could see everything from. It was very clear skies, and I was listening through this album, and then I discovered the song "If It Wasn't For The Nights," and yeah, it was it was a beautiful moment. I couldn't stop crying, and I couldn't stop listening to it. So it was a great time. I don't think I have to add I was under the influence a little bit, and that did help the tears a little bit. But yeah, great album overall. Just fantastic stuff, and the arrangements, keeps on inspiring us.
Oh.
Okay.
That's,
Oh.
I need some alcohol for this one.
I'm just gonna for
So
illustration.
this is my number one album of all times. There is not a bad song on this album. It's all like so heartfelt, and Ozzy sounds like he's about to die at any moment. It's also, I love the desperation, and also so like the random elements of it.
Yeah.
You have the acoustic guitar part in Sabbath by Sabbath. You have fluff. You have Spiral Architect with string sections and everything. It's just a masterpiece.
Absolutely.
The best album in the universe. Thank you so much for your support. It's like France is like a second home to us, and it's like we've felt so much love every time we play in France with both Soilwork and Night Flight Orchestra. It's like it feels like the French people sort of like really gets.
Yeah, they definitely get what we're doing.
Yeah,
So it's fantastic. So
Yeah.
thanks for picking up the new album as well. So.
I can feel you under the night. Feel the shimmer of your